All right, welcome to another episode of Simple Life Philosophy. It is Monday, October 13th. Hope everyone enjoyed their weekends. Weekends, did I do a plural? I know that I did. It was a great weekend for me. Just hung out with family, got to the gym, got to the park, did laundry yesterday. Watched the games. Even though my team lost, it's all good. I'm trying not to let sports really affect me too much anymore. I'm starting. People are starting to catch on. Sports may be rigged. I really don't know. It. I'm indifferent on it. I don't think one way or the other, but it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, there's so much corruption nowadays, like in every industry and every part of our economy and our politics. It's like, why wouldn't it be in sports? And there's been corruption found with referees and stuff. Trying to working with bookies and gamblers and things in the past, especially the NBA being that I think his name was Donahue, being that famous case. So we know it's happened before. Is it happening today? Probably. At what kind of level? I don't know. I don't know if it's as well orchestrated as some people think, but you just never know. You never know. I mean, there's a lot of dark forces out there. So, yeah. Anyway, hope everyone is having a great day. I wish nothing but blessings to you. I know there's a lot of dark forces out there, so I know it's hard to find light. I don't know what everyone's religious affiliation is, but I think that one thing I mean, I'm not going to say certain, but one thing I think is a high probability is God and the power of prayer. And I think prayer is actually, I think, a form of meditation as well. So meditation has been proven, like scientifically proven, to be beneficial for your mind and for your body. It helps improve attention as well. And I think your mind just really needs that kind of break, that just break from reality where you're just constantly stressing, about the future, about the past. I think stress is the number one killer, and I've said it before. So whatever you can do to stay in the moment, whether that's through prayer or a meditation practice, I definitely suggest it. I know it's something that I do in practice. I wish I honestly pray more. I forget sometimes. To this morning, I did pray for having a wonderful day. I think that's important as well. I think it's important to reflect on your day, maybe have a prayer at night as well. Just kind of reflect on what went right, what went wrong, how could you improve it, and then improve that vision of yourself. And man, it's a process though. I feel like yeah, since I started this journey, I'm shedding some of this negativity. I'm shedding some of the really just negative self-talk that I've had in the past. Man, I have said so many hateful things to myself. I'm my own worst critic, and that's why I got to a point where I don't really mind putting myself out there in this like YouTube world. Even if it's with zero views. Although, man, I'm so happy. I just want to pass on some love to Iron and to Grace, who I know watch some of these videos. You guys have been a blessing to me to keep on going, to keep on this journey. And it really helps. You never know who you're affecting, and that's why I think that getting better and trying to find your best self, trying to, just trying different things to improve. Some things may work, some things may not, but as long as you reflect and try to adjust and try to learn and try to grow from it, then I think you're doing the right things. You're on the right path. You're not going to find the perfect trail to get you where you want to go. You just want to be going the right direction. And, hopefully the waves of life will kind of help you and guide you to get on the trail that you need to improve and get where you need to be so that you're ready for whatever is going to come at you, good and bad, and I think whatever bad has happened to you, I think I truly believe that God, has put you here because he knows that he or she knows that you can handle it. You can certainly handle whatever's life is thrown at you. And there's a reason why you went through it. There's a reason why maybe an opportunity, you didn't get that opportunity. God was protecting you in a way that you did not know or can't know. I think you're on the right path. You're exactly where you need to be. We are all exactly where we need to be, but that doesn't mean that we stay stagnant. That means that we keep growing, we keep learning, we keep doing what we need to do to improve the world and improve ourselves most of all. Because if we can improve ourselves indirectly, we're going to improve the world, and I think that's what it's all about. I think we all see the world's problems, all the cracks. That's that's out there, and there's certainly a lot of cracks. There's certainly a lot of darkness. There's certainly a lot of corruption. Oh man, what is this person doing? Please don't jump in front of me. Man, there's so many bad drivers out here. Um, Sorry, getting distracted. And that's another thing. I was thinking about maybe doing a few videos of just showing my drive. Maybe I'll do that on another channel. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about starting multiple YouTube channels now. Like as I kind of think about it, maybe just because this channel is just I'm kind of riffing on my way to work, and I don't know. I don't really have a complete focus, but again, I'm going in the right direction. I know maybe I'm not on the exact path I need to be on, but I'm going the right direction. I think that's all that matters. And hopefully I'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm kind of contemplating starting other YouTube channels. What that looks like, I have no idea. But yeah, I was kind of in my head thinking like, yeah, what if I just turn the camera around, show my drive? But I also don't know how that works because I don't want to be editing videos where I'm like blurring out license plates and things like that. I just, man, I don't have that. None of that. Editing videos does not interest me, and that could be my downfall in this whole journey. But man, I really do not want to edit videos. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's like I said. It could be a detriment to my own detriment here, but maybe one day that'll change though. Maybe one day that'll change. We shall see. But yeah, if you're on the path, keep walking, keep going, keep taking steps. Do the small steps if you're having a hard time doing the big ones. Give yourself little minor victories. Write for 2 minutes. Do push-ups for 2 minutes. Do body squats for 2 minutes. I think movement is so important. Do some stretches. I think people forget about stretching their hips and legs a lot. Your legs are your biggest muscles, so make sure you stretch those out. Make sure you stretch those hips and keep your mobility going. Your knees too. I don't know if anyone, if knees over toes guy. I've taken a lot of advice from that guy over the last couple of years, and I feel like it's helped me a lot. As I get older, man. I'm over my 40s now, so I feel like I have really good knee flexibility because of that guy and some of the stretches he suggests. So just little things. Be open to trying new things, trying to figure out what works for you, and keep improving. I think you'll see some difference. You'll see some changes in yourself. I know I have in the last couple of months as I really try to dive into this. Am I perfect? No. Do I have grudges? Do I have habits and thoughts I need to improve on? Yes, absolutely. But like I said, I'm going the right direction, and I'm proud of myself for that. So anyway, if you made it this far, thank you so much for all the support. Very much, a lot of love to you and blessings. And I'll leave it at that. Peace out. See y'all tomorrow.